Hey guys, Joseph Henson here with Henson CPA Group. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving last week, and I hope you're ready to jump back into some lives and go through questions that I've been getting. This week, we're going to talk about inventory mistakes that drain your margins. Again, I'm Joseph Henson with Henson CPA Group. I'm glad you guys are here. At the end of this, if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and get a hold of me, and we can go from there. Why inventory matters more than you think. Inventory is often the second or third largest expense in a veterinary clinic after payroll. If you have a poor inventory habit, it will quietly shave off 10 to 20% from your profit, which is outrageous. If you don't have good controls there, if you're buying things that expire, it is terrible. Even small inefficiencies can and will compound over time, especially with pharmaceuticals and consumables. So today we're going to break down the biggest mistakes and what to fix immediately so that you can gain back some of that profit. Mistake number one, over ordering just in case. A lot of folks do this. They say, well, I really should order more just in case we get busy. Buying larger quantities to be safe will tie up cash you could use elsewhere, especially if you are a cash flow negative clinic. Tying that up, putting it on credit card is going to cause an issue down the road. Overstock will lead to expired units, lost or misplaced items, and a very slow inventory turnover. You don't want inventory that's on hand for 45, 60, 90 days. You want to be turning this over relatively quickly so you're not taking a chance for shrinkage and expiration. The ideal target inventory is 8 to 12 times turn inventory is 8 to 12 times per year in most practices. Mistake number two, not tracking shrinkage. What does shrinkage include? This includes miscounts. Hey, you thought you had 100 units on hand. When you counted it, you had 90. This is shrinkage. Unbilled medications, theft. This is typically through poor, apologize, poor controls in place with employees. Broken or wasted products. You drop a vial of something, it breaks, that's wasted. Studies show many clinics will lose 3 to 5% of inventory to shrinkage annually. That's a lot. Say you have $100,000 on hand in inventory, 3 to 5% is $3,000 to $5,000. You will lose just from shrinkage annually. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it starts to compound quickly. Having tight controls in place will increase your instant margin improvement. This is an immediate thing. If you put controls in place, you will instantly start to see profit margin improvement. Mistake number three, allowing staff to pull items without billing. Your staff should never be allowed to pull items without billing previously, having that paid for. The most common source of hidden margin loss is allowing this to happen and not having the proper controls in place. Medicines pulled for treatments, rechecks, or quick help often never get entered into the system. What does that mean? When you have a treatment that's being pulled and it's not written up, when you are having to get a quick help from the vet tech and just, hey, go grab this really quick, doesn't get counted, it will result in not being billed and shrinkage. Undercharging will lead to underreporting revenue, which will distort your financials. If you are not charging appropriately, you will find you're underreporting revenue. So if you mischarge or don't charge, your revenue is off and you will have to adjust that at year end. One of the fixes you can have is assign inventory to roles, not everyone. Practice manager, office manager, they should be handling this, not a vet tech potentially, not just you. I mean, you're fine, you're the owner, but you need to have controls in place that stop this from happening. Even in a small clinic, whether you have to sign off on everything, it is something you want to pay attention to. No reorder system in place. This is mistake number four. Just relying on your memory will lead to inconsistent stock and emergency ordering. If you are relying on memory, saying, oh, I need more of X, I'll get that later, but then you realize, ooh, I need this tomorrow now because I'm down to 2 doses left. I'm down to 3 doses left. You're going to pay a premium to get it, if you can get it, and it's going to be an emergency. So now, did you lose out on a sale because you didn't have this on hand? Emergency ordering will typically cost 10 to 40% more per unit. This is one of those areas that if you know what you're doing and you have those controls in place, you can make sure that you are able to order that at a spot that makes sense. You want to use clear minimum quantity, automatic order in your dashboard. If you have a minimum quantity you have on hand, if you have automatic reorder point where you say, hey, I get this in a day, we are ordering this, place the order, get it handled, and then utilize vendor dashboards. That will help tremendously. Mistake number 5, not using software to track inventory. If you manually track leads or track inventory, it leads to massive inaccuracies. Using QuickBooks Online, Shepherd, Practice, and other practice systems have tools most clinics underuse them, underutilize them. I personally would stay away from QuickBooks Online for inventory management because you have here, there, Shepherd, eVet Practice, these eVet, these are great tools as long as people are being appropriate. The software helps. It will flag low stuff inventory so you know what's happening. You have to use the report. It will help clean up your vendor list. Who are you ordering from? Track margin, what we're purchasing at, how much are you selling it for. If it doesn't right, you even have weighted cost for a first but you need to make that happen and monitor cost of goods sold trends monthly. If you notice that you have a peak or a valley, you want to have that on hand or have that on hand. Inventory turnover, like I was just turnover of high waste, lower profit. If you're a high turnover, have stock out and lower profit, you are selling more you can handle. Up turnover 8 times a year. Your highest, that's 1 every month to every month after the month. Want it somewhere in that range so that you know what's truly happening. How to fix inventory problem quickly. Step point 1, inventory manager accountability. Something you just free to do their own thing. You have accountability. They're you what's going on. Get rewarded that eventually. Step 1, a weekly inventory usage report, not monthly. Friday PM, you're still go ahead and weekly inventory report. Work at making you see what's on hand. So Monday, you already have an order. You know where it's happening. Start top lines. They're going to for 8% of the cost. And you want to see what they typically have on hand, what they typically spend, and how much or how much. Step 4, reconcile meds and supplies to billable services weekly. Nothing should be going out of the door without being connected to a billable service. And you need to make sure you are seeing this one was sold and taken out of inventory because it went here. A plus B equals C. And then maintain a quarterly vendor review for pricing. You have a lot of vendors out there. Make sure you're staying competitive. If you need to change to vendor B because vendor A has raised their price by 40% this year due to whatever, you want to make sure you're handling that before you realize next year your prices have jumped. Quick little summary. These small mistakes will equal a big profit leak in your clinic. Inventory efficiency is one of the fastest ways to increase your margins. That's profit margins, gross margins, everything. Truly focus, just start with 4 things: tracking, billing accuracy, turnover, and your ordering system. If you focus on those 4 things, you will notice improvement. And cleaning your inventory processes often brings an immediate financial improvement within the first 1 to 2 months, 30 to 60 days. And if you are truly dedicated to it, you'll see a long-term sustainable growth in that you weren't previously. And if you want help reviewing your inventory process, benchmarking your margins, or cleaning up your financial systems, we'd love to help you over here at Henson CPA Group. Again, I'm Joseph Henson, the CPA. My email address is on the screen. Our website, you can reach us there. We have a whole portion of the site dedicated to you guys as veterinarians. And there is a booking link below in the comments that you can schedule a free 30-minute consultation with me where we can go through several different items. Until